G'day guys and welcome! My name is Michael and I am the DeadAussieGamer and welcome to episode 5 of Minion Quest Season 2, our D&D 5th edition adventure that follows the tale of monsters from the realms of Alestria as they travel northward to the icy lands of the Iceborne Furrow in the company of their human hero companion, Thaddius Valiance. Now, when last we left our heroes, they were of course squaring off with some nasty denizens of the icy north, a giant frozen frost giant zombie and his horde, and well, they've just come face to face with the master of these horrendous creatures. And, well, he looks exactly like their guide. Chief Talawan must have a doppelganger because these two people look almost identical. What does this mean for our heroes? How will this affect the future of the adventure? Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode as we join Brick, our barbarian orc, Manfred, our manticore wizard, Ray, the hollow cleric, and Thaddius, our human paladin bard, in today's episode simply called I'll Have What He's Having. Enjoy. In front of the group, in front of the caravan, is an identical Goliath who stares back at the entourage.
Now, what exactly is going on here? I thought I made it clear that the toll was set for any who wish to pass through our territory. Yes, boss. But, it's just that they're traveling with, yeah, it's just they're traveling with what?
He stops for a moment and sees the other Chief Talawan.
What manner of sorcery is this? I'm not a sorcerer. I've never been one. But I do like your sense of style. And are you? You are quite a handsome fellow. Kill them. Except for that one. I have questions that need answering.
The zombies begin to move.
Sorry, chaps. I hope you realize nothing personal.
I mean, it's pretty personal if you're killing us, but...
No, we just said it's not personal, okay?
It doesn't make it not personal. You can't be like, oh, I'm about to offend you, but don't be offended.
As soon as you say it, you're not meant to have offense. It defeats the purpose of saying no offense.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not how it works, but look.
I believe that's how it works.
There's the
Chief Talawan, can you speak? Make this not happen? Maybe? I don't know.
Listen, I think maybe we got off on the wrong foot, and we all need a nice, relaxing hit them in the face
as he swings a hammer and hits one of the zombies square in the face. Chief Talawan breaks his nose. He doesn't kill him. I want to point this out. Doesn't even do damage to him. He just breaks his nose. You hear this,
oh, my nose!
As they all look and draw their weapons, there is another sound. It comes from the nearby cliff face, where you can see over one of the larger ledges a very, very familiar individual. You see Brick.
Yay, friend.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't see him. Oh, no.
Let me readjust. Cool. Oh, he's a little bit further north.
Oh, I hope he's tamed a polar bear.
Let me just move him. I'm gonna move him.
Yeah.
There's a Brick. All right, and Brick, you, good sir, are riding atop.
I like this episode.
You are riding atop a mighty polar bear.
Yes, I am.
Sick.
All right. Come back here, you polar bear. There he goes. All right. We are going to fly into initiative as our battle commences.
Quick question, Mike. Am I meant to be on 4 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Good to know.
No, you'll be fully healed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was I meant to be damaged and have no spell slots?
Yes, have any of you rested since you were attacked by spiders?
It's
Had
been a week. Yeah.
It's been a week, didn't you know?
All right.
Been busy.
All right, Brick, you're up first. Now, you know that the name of the bear is Delgadus.
Can't wait to butcher this.
Yep.
Don't put your axe through the bear.
Right, so yeah, that's all right. I've been riding him for a while. I go, oi, those are my friends. Barry, charge! And I just want to plow as many zombies as I can. I have no idea what's going on.
The bear turns to you and says, quite plainly,
My name is not Barry.
Come on, Barry, we'll deal with this later. Come on, go, get my friends.
you see the bear visibly roll its eyes and go,
Yeah.
as it then charges down. Who do you want to charge towards?
I want to charge towards the 5 directly in front of me if I can, like bowling pins, just.
Good.
All right.
Got it.
Barry and you both charge down this hill. As you do so, it's almost like an avalanche of teeth, claws, and harpoons. You may attack as per normal as you begin to swipe and swing and slash.
Okay, well, I'll go for the closest one to me. Reckless, obviously, because my friends are in danger. Oh, everyone. Wabang.
Oh.
I think a 25 might hit. Boop. That's max
Oh.
damage.
Oh.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah, that zombie did not like this. As you slice into his back, he splits through the clavicle and into his chest as he's like, hey, this was a really nice shirt.
Usually that kills people.
I'm already dead.
What?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's
Look,
happening?
if I do this, my gap flaps.
Oh, that's weird. Stop, please. Very avert your eyes.
He watches the bear goes, does that whole cat thing where it's like,
Oh no! Oh, it's gonna be a mess to clean.
The bear has an
Right.
acid attack.
Ray, it is your turn.
So I didn't think that my cleric would have this, but I was doing some snooping in my abilities, which I haven't used yet. It turns out I do have Turn Undead.
Too late. You already said you didn't in the pre-show, so therefore you can't now suddenly have it.
No.
Yeah, because apparently you get it plus the necrotic one. So
Well, I guess.
yeah,
Well, if we're gonna play by the rules,
the rules. The rules of so I will attempt to cast Turn Undead.
don't you just do that all the time?
Yeehaw!
Yeah, I do. I don't even have to roll for this one because I'm great at rolling for things. They do get a saving throw, but yeah,
But they're
that's
just
what I would attempt
zombies.
to do. And then sort of
Yeah, they're just zombies.
Yeah.
and then back up into kind of like so I'm between Manfred and Thaddius and whoa, we're all friends here. Calm down and just yeah.
Turned at a radius effect.
It is a radius effect. So I guess I
Yes.
should make their will saves.
Yes.
I think yes.
It just means they can't come
alright.
near me.
The big boy on our team.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Will save or wisdom.
On zombies.
That's why I can't find it. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna do them in packs.
Welcome to my
No.
kind of role.
She makes a good point. Really? Yes. What point is that? We shouldn't go near her. Why? She keeps waving that holy symbol around. You sure it has nothing to do with what she said? Oh, it might. Maybe a little. But I'm fairly sure it's the holy symbol that she's waving around. Yeah, I don't like that. Nah. But she's dead too. Ray, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
This is what I was waiting for.
Oh, you can't go
no.
near yourself.
It's like the ultimate angst.
All right. As you do so.
Oh no.
Told you that was my
Tabitha, as you look at your own holy symbol, you scream in agony and begin to run away from yourself.
How do you even run away from yourself?
You may feel free to roleplay this if however you would like.
Well, she's not really on great terms with the gods, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. I can imagine that she probably has no idea what she's casting, so she just sort of like pulled it out and was like, she thought she was just being really clever, like, don't come near me, and then all of a sudden, like the holy symbol, which we haven't even really determined what it is. I imagine it would just be something that sits on the piece of
Your
rope that she kept. Yeah.
your goddess is Nabisera, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So Nabisera's holy symbol is, I will tell you in a moment.
Holy symbol, Batman.
Oh, Lord. My
Yes,
favorite.
Nabisera, the goddess of death, has a holy symbol of. Dun, 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 dun. That's a coffin.
Oh. Just whip a tiny coffin out.
It is literally a
Full size one.
Nice. Yeah. Don't ask where this was.
Yep.
Well, I like to think that she probably didn't even know that she had it. Like maybe it just appeared when she became undead and was like, ah, cool, this little thing that I've got now that does a thing. But I imagine it's attached to like her memento.
Memento
What's it
Mori.
called? The yeah, I imagine it's on the Memento Mori. So as she kind of like pulls it out and waves it around, look, I think she'd probably just drop it, really. I think she's probably really freaked out and she'd just start, what the, and maybe back up a little bit, to be honest. I don't think she'd want to be near it.
All right. So you watch as Ray drops this, and then you watch as her and all the zombies create like a perfect circle around this tiny coffin in the middle of the floor at the moment.
Just attached to a long piece of rope. Probably by Manfred's feet.
Ah!
Attached to a tiny piece of rope, like you've got it on a rope, like you're holding onto it? Or... Oh, sick.
It's
okay.
it's slightly
was,
less
yeah.
marketable version of soap on a rope.
Ooh.
All right.
It's kind of, for reference sake, the rope has always been just attached around her. It's like kind of frayed rope. It's always been around her belt. She's
Oh,
just a
sick.
big
Okay.
Sash thing. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Real quick, anyone else getting some golden compass vibes from Brick right now?
No. 'cause
Oh, yeah.
That's trademark material. Nope. I get nothing of
No,
that.
copyright. Nothing said. No one said.
Oh, yeah, Brick found a golden compass. That's what Nick's trying to
no.
tell us.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
They're the bronze sextons.
Yep.
All right.
Under the Northern Lights. I mean, wait, no, stop.
So you watch as the other Chief Talawan raises his hand into the air, and as he clenches it, this necrotic green fist forms in his hand, made of magic and swirling energy. As he punches the ground, a 30-foot area is then basically shrouded in this necrotic damage.
Oh no.
You've made a success.
My friends, my friends.
By the way, I'm not sure why it's still saying we have Bless on us. I mean, I did cast it, but I think it's probably expired by now.
Fantasy Grounds doesn't lie. I reckon it's still there.
Stop firing holes in my friends.
Hold on. That's not right. Sorry, I did a lot of damage which wasn't meant to be there.
Stop flexing. We get it.
No.
Yes,
Okay,
we get
well,
you're an
I'm gonna do-
ancient bronze dragon.
Okay, so it's 38. Anyone who succeeds, anyone who fails takes 38 damage. Good. That makes sense.
Ah. Well,
I
All
did
right.
not fail.
You have not failed. You have failed. All right. So, Ray, you take 19 damage.
Mhm.
Thaddius, you take 19 damage. Manfred, you take 38 damage. As you are enshrouded by this necrotic energy, basically two of you fall to the ground, both Thaddius and Manfred. As this happens, the both of you immediately reanimate. Your bodies, you can see on the floor in front of you, as we now watch two ghosts rise up. And we have broken poor Thaddius. We have killed Thaddius.
We've killed him so hard he left the stream.
Eddie, let's go to the tech screen, please, if you'd be so kind.
What do you mean?
What's your reaction, Manfred, as you see your own body lying on the ground?
I was like looking at my hands through my hands, and my body was like,
What?
Ray, you can see yourself as well.
too soon.
I see myself?
No, you can see like Manfred yourself.
Oh, I thought there was another one of me too. I was like, oh no, not again.
What did you just do? What just happened? What is...
They're dead, both of them.
No.
If only I had more time. I've watched Hamilton really recently. Damn it.
Interesting. What's their reaction to the symbol on the floor?
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, sorry, my apologies. You guys will back up as well. All right. Once Eddie's ready, cool. So just a quick recap. This individual grabs his fist and I got disadvantage. Jasmine, why? Jasmine, I thought we were friends.
Use it now. Go back, use it now.
Too late.
Bullshit.
As the necrotic fist hit the ground, this wave of energy has removed both Thaddius and Manfred from their mortal shackles. Their ghosts rise up from the body, but linger in the air, visible only to Ray. However, you guys still get to act in your actions.
I'm beside myself.
Oh, well
The Frost Giant says, you are not the boss. I am going to have to grab onto you now, as he grabs both sides of the wagon and tries to pull it backwards.
What the...
Disconnect for 2 minutes and this happens?
What happened in one session that we're here?
All right, Manfred, you rolled a natural 1 on your death save. But you do get to act. You had a full turn.
Is it got? It's desperately. No. Can I act like normally, like my own things, or
Yeah, 100% normally.
What just happened?
So much. My brain.
I'm looking down. Okay. Do I feel any of the sensation of the illithid mind flayer presence in my mind?
No.
That is.
Oh, God.
That's a relief.
Always look at
And-
the silver lining, right?
Well, he specifically said don't tell anyone about things, and that's why it was in my brain. So now I'm going to tell everyone about it because it's not in my brain right now. Right, there's the bad guy was he's in my head down there.
I'm so glad you
can't-
had this moment of clarity.
There's only so much panic I can compress into 6 seconds. Damn it. But actual attack wise, I am going to throw a burning hands off towards the basically the zombie, the ones over. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Derp. I'm going to move up to there and fire
You
a
run
cone. So,
screaming.
oh yeah, I can't move towards that thing. Brick, how do you feel about fire?
Sorry.
Oh,
I am
jeez.
so
I'm not going to do that then
okay-
because
I am so okay with everything that's happened in the last like 12 game seconds. I feel so good about it. So good. Everything
Remember
is
when you had a
great.
bear and you said best game ever?
Yeah, it was until. Oh my
All right.
gosh!
I'm firing an acid splash.
And you know what? Guess what?
Don't no.
What-
Shush
what?
your mouth.
Be-
No.
What?
Because we've got Hero Forge responses, it's really easy to make character art now. So I
Stop.
mean,
Shush. Shut your mouth.
It's just not the same, you know.
It's-
It's got to
it's-
have
it's-
that official art.
It's going to be like Ghost Squad.
player thiefing,
No.
zombie
Wait.
season, player thiefing.
All right, I like it.
Fine, because we're gonna get out of here, and everyone's gonna
Yay.
be fine.
Wait,
We're gonna
no,
have a big
it's
hug at
saved.
the end.
It did save. So you gain a ball of acid on your tail and you lob it towards them. One of them goes, and you watch as it sizzles his face, and you watch as it exfoliates, and he's got like a pretty face now. His name is now Handsome George.
I was just seeing how actually I had to roll against the other one within 5 feet as well.
Which one's Handsome George?
Ah, boo.
Um,
I am useless as a ghost. I'm about as
Zombie
useless as I
3.
was in life. Oh wait, I did it the same. I did it the same one, but either way, like I missed anyway. So
All right. Thaddius, you succeed your death saving throw. You look at your hands; they're invisible. Well, not invisible; they're see-through.
Right. Well,
I don't feel so good, Brick.
so
I can't grab my physical like objects. Like I couldn't like grab
Negative.
a weapon or things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try and cast Cure Wounds on Manfred at 2nd level.
Are you sure?
No, but I don't know what else I can do.
Oh wait, no. Dungeons and Dragons damage healing spells don't deal damage to the undead. Yay,
right.
never mind. Carry on. Carry on. Sorry. That's my Pathfinder
will.
brain.
Don't worry. Cure Wounds.
that Final Fantasy brain and most other things that have healing and
Because
undead.
he's like, heal, and then Manfred gets exercised. It's like, okay.
with one save left, I'm like, all right,
Oh, sorry.
Manfred away.
But you did the D20 for you. I've never cast a spell. I don't know how to do this.
What are you casting?
Cure Wounds. Where's my D20? I only get the thingamajig. Oh, okay. Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
because you don't
No,
have
I
to
didn't
hit.
mean to do that, but
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it.
I don't need a roll. Oh, my bad.
You don't need to hit
Well-
with the healing spell.
It's a good
Yeah.
point. Can I retract that though and put that on Manfred and not me?
No. Yes, you can. Go on.
There you go.
Yay!
Duh.
Manfred, your body suddenly, your ghost suddenly surges into your body.
Oh, oh,
Gasp for air as you sort of awaken from death.
oh my head. It
You're
feels-
welcome.
Oh, why?
Now,
My brain.
Manfred, you feel a burning sensation coming from your back.
Oh, good. The good is just my back.
It is a
Uh.
searing pain. It is roughly where the tattoo on your back happens to be.
Calm down.
Mm. But you can deal with that
I
later.
was just like,
Polar bear.
Polar bear bites a zombie.
Nice.
Huh. Polar bear kills a zombie.
Yay!
Polar bear attacks another zombie.
Yay!
Good boy.
Polar bear eats a zombie.
Who's
Yeah.
good polar bear?
Aw, Paddington is the best member of our group.
Good boy. Who's a good boy?
That's the plan. How many names can we give this polar bear?
The polar bear looks at you. All right, zombies.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
What do we do? Well, we're supposed to kill them. Start with the bear. Ah!
How dare you?
Thanks, friend.
Oh wow. Okay, hit.
Yeah.
Huh. 5 damage. Next zombie. Who is that one? I guess I'll go from here too. Take this, you giant furry mattress. Yeah. And the zombie claws at this one. Hey, this is working. We might live. Let me have a go.
I was a bit late for that.
Huh. The bear's taking hits left, right. Next zombie. We can do this. If we work together, guys, we can beat them.
Wow.
They feel themselves rallying. Heroic music rises to a crescendo.
We're playing the wrong characters, guys.
These zombies are like, hey, maybe we can stop that caravan. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna move all these guys. They're gonna be like, all right, guys, now together, heave.
Oh, no. It's just like that one time at Transperth.
Nice.
Good reference.
Yeah.
All right, so these guys are stopping the wagons. Chief Talawam's like, oh no, you don't, and he swings to hit them in the face. Chief Talawam hits them in the goddamn face.
Ooh, good job, bub.
Whew, nice healthy crit.
Yeah.
He deals 7 damage to one of the zombies.
Isn't that double?
Zombie 6. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He does 19 damage to one of the zombies.
Nice.
Good.
He does 19 damage to zombie 4. All right, so Chief Talawam just... There's too many of them.
Nice.
Ray, it is your turn.
Was it my turn? Or
Oh no, it's Brick's turn. Sorry, I skipped to you
Okay.
because, you know. why not?
I'll be quick then. I will. No idea what's going on. I will jump. How high up am I on Mr. Berry Bear?
You're on his shoulders.
So I could jump down pretty easily.
Yeah.
Okay. I will, if I can, because they've run up to the bear. Can I jump the other side of these 2 zombies that are near me and try and take a swing at the back of one of them?
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. You leap from the back of the bear and take a swing.
Okay, Brick, come on, buddy. And I will land behind. I'll grab my axe and I'll go, I got you, bud. And I'll take a slash.
All right, make your attack.
I will not do this recklessly because I am scared of what's happening. Fair. 19. Wick. Oh, wait. He had taken... Number 2 had taken damage, hadn't he? So that's +2 to that damage.
Ooh, very nice.
That's it. I'm done. I'm out.
All right. Ray, it is your turn.
I'm going to attempt to talk to the scary one, but before I do that, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. Now that I'm getting 20,
You pray for healing.
imagine it's like fear praying. Prayer of Healing for that was really unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate.
It was like That was really
Yeah.
bad.
That dice was just.
That's okay.
rude.
That's on Thaddius, Manfred,
Yeah.
and Brick, because I can't heal myself because I'm dead. And it does not work. It does not work on me. And she's just going to attempt to say to him, "Look, don't talk to your twin. We'll turn around. What is it you want?"
He says in a very deep voice, "This is my mountain, and he is not welcome, nor are any of you. But I am curious
we'll
about
leave."
him. So I will kill you to show a lesson to any who try to cross my mountain."
We just wanted our friend Brick, but we got him. We're good. We can go. Everything's fine.
So, to be fair, the zombies told us we could come here. It wasn't our fault. We'll turn around.
Yeah.
Then he looks at the zombies. The zombies all immediately turn their heads away. Like all in unison. Like literally there's almost an audible as their heads turn in synchron.
Cowards!
He's scary.
All right. He. Oh wait, yes, no, I forgot something. My apologies.
How
Could
did
everyone
he-
make me a perception check when he
No.
punched the ground? This is courtesy of Immersion Diversion and his plot twist.
Yeah, 20.
Nice.
10.
10.
I think Manfred's eyes are
All right. So, Thaddius, you noticed that when he slammed into the ground, rocks and boulders began to dislodge from the area above. You see that these rocks are precarious and literally are on the verge of creating an avalanche right onto this lazy platform.
Ah. Well.
Literally, another big hit would likely cause the thing to collapse.
Maybe we should get out of here. I don't know how to say my strategy without revealing it. Bad things are coming. I don't know how to do this, man.
Well, you're back in your body. Let's start with that.
That's good. Is it my turn?
Well, you can have a turn. Why not?
Yeah, all right. Can I just grab Manfred and just book it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right,
Follow
you
me,
grab
friends. Let's go. Thaddius away.
Keep telling him, like, don't leave me.
No, follow us. All right, we should.
The giant's
we-
got the back of the wagon.
They can't get away unless we kill the zombie. I didn't even think that through. Oh.
The
Oh,
bear.
I'm
Take
gonna
my
whip
rook
out my-
thingy.
You watch
whip-
as
Tweet, tweet.
you watch as
Take my rook thingy.
you watch as the polar bear turns towards Brick.
Now, Brick, listen close.
I will.
I have only known you a short time,
Yeah.
and you have become quickly one of my longest-lived fervent friends.
Oh.
Your adventure is not to end here. Just like the promise we made, you must continue on. I will never forget our time together.
What are you saying?
We will always have the fjords.
Wait, no, hang on. What are you saying?
The bear leaps into the air and onto the giant.
Stop it! Stop it, Barry!
As he does so, the bear clings onto the neck of the giant. The giant's like, "Oh no, down I go!" As he is plummeted
Barry!
backwards and over the cliff, rolling neck and neck with this giant.
No!
You watch as they fall, and you hear this like two cacophonic from the bottom of the ravine below.
I would like to rage.
Goodbye, Humphrey Begart.
All right. First of all, as you rage,
Person.
As you rage, the zombies go, all right, now listen, we've just lost our biggest gun. Nothing personal. I hope you understand. It's just work. Oh shit, he's going to kill us. Run! As they try to flee from Brick. Brick, you know what? Just roll a d6. Right, you cleave 2 of them.
Oh, good.
Shit! Run!
I would run.
I'm too
if I
young to
was
die
you.
again. As they're fleeing. You know, there's the holy symbol, there's Brick, there's the whole thing happening. However, the douchebag knight guy is super angry. He turns around, he's like, "Come back here, you cowards!" Chief Talawan looks at him and says, "Oh, I don't really like this guy. All right, quick, get on!" He begins to like sort of steer the wagon, rushing towards the Doppel Talawan, not stopping at all. Ray, it is your turn.
There's no more zombies in sight, right?
No, but you can see Brick is kind of running after them.
Yeah, is there any way that I can try and like, I think she's just going to try and cancel her channel divinity, if you'll allow me to use my action to just sort of like, I want my rope back.
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine it would probably take a while for her to figure it out, just thematically it makes sense. And then I'm just going to grab my rope and I'm not going to follow the guys. I'm going to jump onto the cart with our Chief Talawan, just in case he needs some kind of backup for
Hello.
whatever insanity he's about to do.
Things are looking pretty bad.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Just go.
Well, what are we going to do about him? He's still in the way.
Just like knock him over or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like
It got
Buttercup.
there was some kind of avalanche distraction.
What now?
I don't know. Follow the boys.
Okay. He attempts to follow as quickly as he can, the wagon sort of careening forward. We're coming. Also, Brick's not coming.
I have. If they all turned and then he went like cowards, I would have turned around and gone, "You." So I would have been charging towards him.
He charged towards the other guy. You actually outrun the horses for a little bit. The horses are like.
Captain America over here.
The other Chief Talawam says, "Very well, we shall do battle. And then, after I have killed you stupid orc, I will kill all of you. Feel my righteous fury."
Brick, get on the horse.
Dexterity saving throw for Brick.
Come on, Brick.
He
Danger
succeeds.
sense. I do succeed. I have advantage, but sure.
We did. Holy crap.
You take 33 damage.
Still alive. Idiot.
You are engulfed in hellfire.
I think that'd nearly kill me straight out.
However,
Kill me.
However, as the flames lick around you, you notice something particular about this Chief Talawan.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as his veins become more varicose, rising to the surface. His bones, like his muscular form, starts to wither, almost as if every time he's tapped into magic, his body is crumbling. You watch as his fingertips seem to be turning into this almost plaster-like, I guess like clay, and it's falling apart. His rage in his eyes, however, is still very real.
Have I seen someone who looks like this before?
In the past, yes, you have.
Do they
What?
perhaps run a dungeon?
They don't run a dungeon, but
you do know of individuals like this.
Okay.
Specifically, along your travels, Brick, you've known that there are, monsters that people use for different dungeons and the like. And clay golems are very commonly used by many dungeon keepers. The problem with a clay golem, though, is that it needs a battery, and eventually batteries run out. The more magic that they use, eventually they turn around and they fade away. Normally, they're rather big, clumsy, cumbersome creatures that rampage around and they're pretty loyal. But this thing, whatever it is, seems to have a very distinct personality. Something has clearly been imprinted on it, but it is, as far as Brick is concerned, exactly like the guards from back in the dungeon of Salak Frayne on one of the lower levels, which were the guardians of the library, the clay golems.
Brick's gonna do much with that information, but cool.
Hit it! Hit it in the face. But that's all he does. The zombies are pretty much all the other zombies are pretty much dead. Manfred, you're being ushered away.
I'm being escorted by the dashing Thaddius.
I got you.
I'm not talking about his looks, just the way he's moving.
No, I'll take the compliment.
As soon as the horses are alongside, I'm going to try and sort of, with wing assistance, fling myself up onto the cart.
All right.
I'll try and drag Thaddius with me, or at least assist him jumping on there as well.
Thank you.
Thaddius away!
All right. Thaddius, it's your turn.
I will do my best to get on the cart and I don't know if I can somehow assist Brick, like if I can whip out my crossbow and just pop the bad guy in the face, I will do so.
All right, make your attack as you try to pop the bad guy in the face.
All right. That's not fun. I want to use my advantage.
You may, but this time roll it on the actual token.
Fair. Good point. Oh, okay. That didn't. Come on. Do it. I am. It's not doing it. Okay. Well, I'm going with that 12.
You miss.
Okay. Well, I tried.
All right, Brick, it's your turn. Cat is moving away.
I am burning with flame, literally and mentally. I see this guy in front of me. There's a lot going on. I will turn to my left. I will see my friends that sort of just got turned to ghosts. I have no idea what's going on, but they look all screwed up. And I will remember the words of Barry saying that I need to get the hell out of here. And I will very, very reluctantly try to jump onto the wagon.
Aw.
All right, you jump up to the wagon.
But I'm like death staring him as I go. Just like, this ain't over.
All right, Ray, what are you doing?
Look, she's gonna try and fire a pot shot.
Nice.
All right, make your attack.
Cast Sacred Flame.
Nice. Nice. Oh, not nice.
I don't know why I rolled that with advantage.
All right. As you do so, make your attack.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, he saved. Yes, that's right. All right. So as you cast it, it sort of hit him, and
He
sort of
rolled
raised
with advantage.
He's raised his hands to block, which he has successfully done so. He reaches to try and grab hold of Brick's leg. As you drive past, take this, Brick. He grabs hold of your ankle.
Oof.
And his
Is that a
forearm
grapple?
snaps off.
Ooh.
As you continue to rampage past, you watch as you leave him in the dust. He goes to his knees and he yells out, cursing the names of the traitors, or the Talawan, Brick, and, well, I guess
Joke's
Ray.
on you, we never said our name.
I know who you are. It's written on your ass.
They
Oh.
did. They did.
All right. And with that, you begin to make your way away from this plateau of death and danger, badly injured, sorely and beaten, but safe nonetheless. Once you are a safe distance away, you find a sloping high-rise that leads you to a sheer open field. There, you are now greeted by a curtain of snow. This is the Iceborne Furrows. Countless corridors and ravines dot this entire icy landscape. It is colder here than any of you have ever known. And for now, you are safe. And Chief Talawan, riding on the front, takes out what looks to be a small lantern, lights it, and hangs it on the front of the cart. He says,
Well, I think we're safe for now. Whatever that was back there, I hope you know I had nothing to do with it.
Do you have a twin brother we know nothing about?
No.
Is the arm still attached to Brick?
yes.
Souvenir.
That doesn't look, because it looks clay, doesn't it? As soon as it broke off its clay.
Yeah.
But that's not flesh. This is some sort of. Would I recognize it at this point?
Yeah, same
Yeah.
same sort of
Same sort
scenario.
of-
Having a look at it closer, you recognize it as clay used with a clay golem. You sort of crumble some of it in your hand. It's like, yeah, definitely.
I'm looking at that, and then I look at Talawan and cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic on him. There's magic
girl.
coming from it.
Some sort of like like magic that would be like golem-y animation magic.
Yeah, I'd say that you would have expected it. You can see that there is definitely a golem-esque quality to the magic surrounding him.
Chief, tell me your oldest memory.
My oldest memory. Well, I was battling a god on another plane of existence before I fell into a portal. I spun and spiraled out of control and woke up in the snow. In the snow atop a mountain in the Stoutlands. There I managed to find a small dwarven family who afforded me, well, some hospitality and gave me a wagon.
Is this a memory, or is this something that someone told you?
Made up story.
So it's the earliest thing I remember.
Why? And also, why are you holding that thing? I mean,
This is the remains of our friend back there. He is, well, still is, a clay golem. That's a construct of clay with.
can I see it? The tug on your shirt, Brick.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, you're still here, are you?
Yeah, no, we're still here. We just didn't say anything because we thought you were busy with the zombies and things.
Yeah, we was.
Yep, we've
maybe
just
in a
been
bit.
back here with a top over our head. Daddy said we'd be safe if we were there.
Yeah, good. That's real smart. Look,
Right.
shut your mouth for a second. We're
Okay.
talking, and then we can play with it. We'll play fetch or something, right? Real good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manfred, you were saying. By the way,
How-
good to see you all.
Yes. Did you go on an adventure?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to distract, but I don't really want to talk about it. It's very fresh. But it was some druid man who picked me up and told me some stuff, and I don't even remember his name. I'm feeling a bit crappy about it, but we'll talk about it later.
Fair enough. Yes, Talawan, what's this clay thing?
I don't know. I've never seen it before in my life.
Can you chop off a finger?
I'd rather
I'll
not.
do it.
I mean, just
So-
that would That's what we're getting at, right, Manfred? It's just made of clay. Your whole
Yes.
life is fake. You're not even
Yes,
real.
that's
If
that's
he's
what-
made
Chop
of
off a
clay,
finger.
He stops
maybe I
the
have a
wagon.
test.
I'm not fake.
Oh, let me cut off one
Oh,
finger.
well-
No.
I'm
You are-
real.
You are very, very real, but you might not be who
yes.
you think you are.
Maybe he's the original.
He gets off the wagon. He walks into the snow.
Oh,
Probably shouldn't tell people they're fake. Seems really
should I go? Oh, should I
seems
talk
really
to him?
cut up about it.
Maybe I should. Should I talk to him?
I'm gonna go after him. And sort of approach behind us like,
Manfred.
Chief, I of course mean absolutely no offense. You are as real and as much of an individual as anyone else on this thing. Your bravery and your abilities is second to none. We're just trying to work out how someone of a like what we thought was like a doppelganger before turns out to be a clay golem of pretty immense power. If that's your situation as well, we don't want your essence to get used up.
Look, I never claimed that I wasn't a golem. I never claimed that I were. And quite frankly, one way or another, I'm not interested. All I know is that I know what's real to me. And I know that you might not like it. That I mean, if I'm just a big dumb golem, maybe someone's pulling my leg and everything I know is just not real and fake. But I've
Chief.
traveled this world. I've got to know people, make friends. And that's real to me.
I'm not saying that anything you've experienced is not real and anything. Look, I'm a monster that was a dungeon boss on the first level of all things, like pretty low down. But I'm also Manfred. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. This is all me as well. None of that has gone away just because I happen to be something that is not what others expect. Your experiences are valid. Your experiences are yours. My experiences are mine. Let's just make sure we can continue to experience things.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God. Oh. Nope.
Have you got an advantage?
I do. I'm going to use one because I feel like this is
Yeah.
somewhat important. Make it better. Yeah. What a waste of good
Wobble on
speech.
the two. All right. He says, all right. All right. I said I'd take you to the next town, and that's what I'm going to do. He gets up, he dusts some of the snow off his shoulders. Still an impressive feat because he's still not wearing a shirt. As he then makes his way back. While Manfred and Tullawan are out and about, what are the three of you doing?
I'm gonna have a chat with my friend Ray.
All right.
The unlikely
about?
trip we didn't expect. So, Ray, that was some cool coffin fighting rope tricking you did back there. It was impressive.
I really liked how I cast it and then ran away from myself and dropped it.
We learned things. That's good, you know. Yeah. In hindsight, I shouldn't have run away myself. That wasn't you know, it wasn't the best move, but it turned out good in the end. And I think that's exactly what your coffin thing was too, you know. And it helped even though it didn't initially. Yes. Just like me.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So,
Well, yeah, thanks for that. I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to figure out how it all works. Magic and stuff.
you don't,
Given we're adventurers now, right? And that's the fun thing to do.
it is indeed. You don't fully understand your magic? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, very much not. And also, adventuring sucks. So I don't really understand that bit either because so far it's been disastrous. Things just want to kill you all the time. And then bears eat your best friend and drag him off. And then your other best friend is a stone. And then your other best friend is probably mad because you told the guide that he was fake and his whole world means nothing. But apart from all those horrible things and the fact that I can't even touch my own holy symbol, it's just really cold. You would think a ghost wouldn't feel the cold, but it's just looking around, it just looks so cold and dreadful. You know?
Well, I'm sorry that you're going through so much. I've been through a lot myself, but I don't want to make this about me. If it helps, you've brought me a fair bit of happiness since I've come the journey with you. I've not had my fair share of good times, so if other things haven't gone your way, at least you've brought me a bit of joy. So maybe you can focus on that and realize that you've done some good in this time, and things can be coming up Millhouse, as they say, back in my hometown. Millhouse
Who's
Valiance. He's a good
Millhouse?
brother. Yes. Yes.
You have a lot of brothers.
Oh yes, it's a big family. Big family. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Let's
Do you have much of a family? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fair. I don't want to intrude. I just wanted to get to know my new friends better.
I mean,
you know?
like, I really, I think you're very sweet, and I would like to be friends with you. But we all kind of did a thing, where we found out about each other. I just figured I'd never have to repeat it again.
No, that's fair. That's fine. I don't know. That's all right. That's all right. Well,
But,
I can
thank you for
appreciate
being-
that I have a friend in Ray, and that's all I need to know.
I'm very confused by you, Thaddius. We've been very awful to you. You're
Well, I'm used to that, so it's all right.
I mean, I literally told you peed your pants.
Well, you know,
I literally
there
told
might
your
have been
enemies
a little bit of truth in
that you
one.
peed your pants.
Well, yes, but well, no, I'm used to a little bit of people being mean and stuff. So I guess I'm just used to it. But I appreciate that you haven't, kicked me out yet. That's kind.
That's a really depressing bar. I think I'm feeling a little better about myself. That's a really low standard for friendship. But thank you, Thaddius. It's good friends.
Yes. I don't have a drink, but I'll cheers to that, shall we?
I mean, normally I think all humans are despicable, disgusting, slimy grossness, but you're all right.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I can confirm some humans are like my other brother Valiance, a dick. That's his name, Dick Valiance. I'm not calling him it. Don't worry. Yes.
Oh, I like that, Dick Valiance.
Yes. Whenever we meet someone who's bad, we'll call him Dick Valiance. Sounds like a good idea.
Yes. You're a bunch of Dick Valiances.
Yeah, suck it. Not the dick. Anyway, yes. Yes. Well.
Whew. Friendship.
Yes, friendship. Good. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate this.
That's great. Just so you know, this isn't a replacement for Stickyfingers. But I do like having you here.
Oh, well, that's fair. I didn't want to replace your friend. I just wanted to help your friend and help you.
I mean, maybe you have 5 people in a group, but I'm just saying, yeah.
It's fair. All right.
Rick, what are you up to as this heartwarming insight into the friendship of Ray and Thaddius occurs?
I think I was actually thinking about that. I think I've taken a step out of the cabin. Maybe like it's got the little step up, doesn't it? That goes onto it.
Yeah.
You know how like you take a step up and then I think I just took a seat down on that. I probably watched that whole conversation in the distance, and I'm just like tossing between watching that and where we've come from, and I'm like semi being like, is this bear gonna like catch up to us, or has he made it? And
Oh
I
no!
don't know. I'm like just
In the
I'm
distance.
just very confused at like, I think Brick's just like he's very confused at like why he said what he said to him, and going off what you've told me, why he said what he said to him, why he grabbed him, what's like, I think he's just feeling a little bit like shitty.
Well, in the distance, among the snow, you see a dark, looming figure, a huge, hulking form with what appears to be kind of tufts of fur sort of on its back as it sort of sways heavily from side to side. It begins to move towards you, getting larger and larger, this huge, furry creature of some kind. Lumbering. You think it's in your imagination for a moment, Brick, but then you realize it's there. It's really there. Something's coming towards you.
Everyone, we got company.
Oh,
You suddenly see a light appear in the darkness, almost like a spotlight. It scans the area before, sort of the beam of light passes over where the wagon is. You hear the sounds of horse steps clipping forward and the sounds of wheels turning and rotating, as well as clattering and clanging and shifting of materials. Pulling into view, you can see this large, opulent wagon, one that seems to sort of be it almost looks like kind of like a gypsy caravan as it pulls alongside. As it does so, the doors and windows open, and as it flings open, this very rotund and very well-dressed man sort of leans out of the front. As he does so, he looks around, his thick, bushy mustache and beard kind of mostly obscuring his facial features as he darts around trying to get a visual on who's by the wagon right now. All right. The man dressed in bright red leans out and says, "Well, if I don't say so myself, aren't you the strapping, fetching young fellow? I don't suppose I could interest you in a tonic that would allow you to grow twice your size and win the hearts of even the most sultry of maidens. Yes, you boy, come closer. Closer.
he's talking
Yes,
to
yes.
you, Brick.
Yes, you. As you step closer to this large caravan, you can see that it's got like all these baubles and trinkets. It appears to be a traveling merchant. The horse seems to be restless and sort of squats down, like sort of just placing itself comfortably in the snow, as the man seems to look at you with this wide brimming smile. He says, now, young lad, tell us, what is your name?"
Well, it's Brick.
Brick. What a good name, Brick. It's a strong name. Like,
That's
like
what I was
thud.
going for.
You seem to have frozen your face.
I know. I was working on it.
It's very cold. It happens.
Yeah, it's very cold. Very cold.
Oh, it's so cold, so terribly cold.
Yep. Anyway, who are you? What do you want? Are you gonna be trouble? Do I have to kill you?
No, of course not. Of course not. In fact, I'm here to help you, my friend. You see, I am a traveling merchant wandering these cold and weary lands, and the only thing to warm the cockles of my heart is a few bits of loose change that weary travelers like yourselves happen to have on their person, rattling around, weighing them down. And of course, I've got a number of brilliant and fantastic wares to sell, along with my partner, of course, who makes sure that we balance the accounts, as it were.
Everyone is sorry. What's your name?
You can call me Gulliver.
There's Gulliver's over here. If you want to talk to him.
Hello! You watch as he waves his arm. There's something strange about the way he sort of moves and waves. It's kind of like almost like one of those wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men.
Nice. That was fluent as you said that. I'm
Yes.
impressed.
Hello!
I'll walk over. You got a weird carriage. It's got a mouth on it.
A mouth? Haha, the only mouth in this carriage is mine, sir. And of course, it's here to do nothing but tell you about all of our grand deals and fantastic savings that you, my friend, are, just ironically, you are the 15th customer that has come in with a mustache. Therefore, I must now show you this. It is a sacred box built from oak taken from an ancient cathedral, long since thought raided by militant peasants who tried to oust an ancient priest for his worship of facial hair. Contained in this box was oil squeezed from olives grown from the sacred gardens of this temple and forged into the perfect mustache oil.
Ooh.
He opens the case, and as he does so, you hear this.
Yeah.
And inlaid in this satin blanket is this tiny bottle of oil with a mustache on it.
Oh, that's a nice touch. I'm rolling inside on this guy.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
A thing that Brick didn't think to do.
Yeah, this guy's on point. Clearly, this man is a purveyor of artifacts and mysteries.
I didn't trust you until the music started playing. Now I definitely trust you. Well,
of course. Gulliver would never steer you wrong. And Gulliver's travels have always ended up, going into far and fantastic places.
Where, how much?
How much? Oh, well, it is such a dear and important artifact among my vast collection.
Oh, you don't want to sell it?
I couldn't part with it for any less than 2 silver pieces.
2 silver pieces. Let me just consult my inventory. Don't actually know how much gold I've got. Don't even know where that is on Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, I've got 2 silver. You can have it. And I'm holding you 2 platinum.
Oh, are you? No.
Oh yes, no, that'll do nicely. Thank you.
No. That's all good.
Right, you can have it.
No,
Oh, thank you, Brick.
Well, I guess we must have a bit of interest then, if that's some platinum there.
Oh well, of course, that'll come with the deluxe package, which is of course the oil, the horsehair comb taken from Gilgamesh's valiant steed.
The Gilgamesh. Oh yes.
It comes with,
silver,
of course,
wasn't it? It was grey.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
He's throwing in some extra stuff. I'd say. Do you have any extra things for my friend Brick here? He did pay for it, after all.
Of course I do, sir. Now, let me guess. You're a person who is always hungry. Well, in fact, I have with me a jar of endless peanuts. It is literally, and he pulls out.
I'm allergic.
He pulls out this jar. Exactly. It is also a lethal weapon.
Even more reason to get it.
He opens the jar and he empties it, and it empties completely. He says, and as you can see, there are no more peanuts. But watch, as I return the lid, and it fills up again. He opens it and he pours out more peanuts.
I love magic tricks. How'd you do that?
Well, of course, it is the magic of believing, my good boy, in a good deal. And for this wondrous item, I give to you as a gift for your generosity of your 2 silver pieces.
So long as you keep bringing me these silver pieces, I will continue to give you amazing wonderments from within my wondrous carriage.
I'm gonna be generous all the time. That's awesome. I get free shit.
Here you go. If I give people money, I get free stuff. Yay!
No, I gave you 2 silver, so this one's free.
Yes.
Yeah. So what? Never mind. I'll get my jar.
I got a jar of peanuts. I got a jar of peanuts.
Rick learns commerce.
That's the spin-off series.
You have 1 bean and another bean. How many beans you got?
Yeah, no beans. Why?
Unlimited.
All right, so you've got your jar of peanuts. You've got your facial hair kit. Okay, so let me probably clarify a little bit about this encounter. Manfred and Chief Talawam also make their way back. This is an NPC, who has been donated, of course, by none other than the ever talented, ever wonderful Immersion Diversion.
That guy.
This is now your permanent wandering shop.
Oh my god.
He will possess pretty much anything you require, as well as what I'd like to call my random assortment of semi-useful stuff. Now, the random assortment of semi-useful stuff is stuff that is both magical, inherently useless, but at the same time could be used for something maybe someday. I have taken inspiration from the game Numenera, which, of course, as many of you know who have played Numenera, comes with a mechanic in the system for whatever reason that provides characters with some useless piece of junk that may or may not do anything throughout the course of the game. This is this guy. He literally has, you name me anything, he will have just this random stuff. It's kind of like the bazaar that you met, in the last season. It's kind of like a wandering version of that.
I love as well how you mentioned there's what I can only imagine is an potion of enlarge, and I've gone, no, give me the jar of endless peanuts.
Yes,
which is also really a potion of enlarge. It just takes a little while longer.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Ray, you see the caravan, and both Brick and Thaddius seem to be kind of like looking at it like kids in candy shops. They're like, oh my god, what does this do? What does this do? What are you doing while they're kind of perusing?
Initially just laughing at Bricks, giving platinums. Ray will approach and ask if very cool peanuts and bottle with mustache. Do you have anything useful, like maybe like cloaking? Something so we can stay hidden.
Cloaking, you say? As he rubs his face. Well, there is one thing that I do have in the way of cloaking, and that is, of course, this fine satin cloak. As he holds up a cloak. It is a cloak of elven kind. Once worn, any wilderness that you happen to be in will blend naturally into the type of cloth. He basically throws it out onto the snow. It turns white. He brings it back onto the caravan. It turns kind of this woody brown with moss.
Oh, it's like Harry Potter. You know, that guy we met last session.
He slaps you in the face. No, it's nothing like Harry Potter.
Oh! Gonna need to comb my mustache after that slap. Give me a minute.
As you got slapped, you realize that his hand actually didn't hurt. In fact, it was almost like being slapped by a cotton glove.
Do it again.
He does again.
Oh, it's good. Oh,
There's no time for your weirdness.
It's super gentle.
Keep your kinks to yourself.
I was going to make that joke. Yes, thank you.
Whilst this is brilliant, I was more thinking something that would, I don't know, stop wolves from invading our brain.
Wolves from invading the brain. Well, there's one thing that I know that wolves dislike more than anything else, and that is, of course, cats.
Oh, the wolves. Oh, no, fair enough.
Oh, well, yes, probably. Yes, cats. What you require is, of course, this. As he pulls up what looks to be a tiny butter dish. As he opens the butter dish, there appears to be a cat the size of a thimble.
inside. It is this tiny little black cat. It licks its tiny little paw and it like cleans its tiny little head. And it
I
says,
think you're probably messing with me, but this is adorable.
yes. Now, simply insert the cat into your ear and it will take away all of your wolf troubles from your mind.
Oh my.
But I really don't want to put a cat in my ear.
Oh, that's okay. It's where they live. They love it. They're called ear cats. Fine specimens. This one's a Maine Coon.
Hello, ear cats.
How big are they?
No, she's just saying, hello, ear cat. Just
It walks up to you. So it climbs to the edge of the dish. Now, even the tiny slope of the dish, it like needs to climb on. It kind of slides back a few times, but eventually gets up to the edge.
Manfred!
Manfred, you are...
The talking thing is trying to make me put a cat in my ear.
A cat in your ear. It's like some sort of children's story. Thank you.
Your friends seem to be gathered around something. Manfred, as you walk up to this thing, you look at it. You take a very good look at it. You take a very, very good look at it. Manfred, you're very old, and you probably figured out what this is.
And I'm pretty sure I still got Detect Magic going because that goes for a while.
Do.
You want me to roll a thing to make sure I know a thing, or do you want
I'm
me to
pretty
just?
sure you could just know a thing. It's fine.
Yeah, is this a mimic?
Oh yeah, it is a carriage-sized mimic.
I don't believe I've seen one this size before.
I've currently got my head, and I'm like, what else is in here?
The shopkeeper saying, "Get out, shoo, shoo, shoo," as he sort of like pats you away. But again, you also feel that his hand is not really like bony or slappy or skinny. It's more like felt, basically.
So it's basically like a marionette.
It's a puppet.
It's like a puppet or a marionette that's being basically danced around as a. Is this like the light at the front of an anglerfish?
Yeah, I was
Maybe.
gonna say. Diggles.
Probably keep your distance from that thing. That you could become part of the inventory.
Oh, and you, sir, you look like you're suffering from all manner of aches and pains. Behold, I have here liquid.
You just have a way with people.
Look here, I have for you, only today, water extracted from the sky mirror. A place so high and so tall that even the heavens themselves are not reflected into its surface, but only the faces of the gods themselves. We have captured but a drop of this sacred water here in this vial, and it is said to cure all ailments and rheumatisms, making one appear younger, more vibrant, more youthful.
Oh.
You.
Guys, it's time for sexy Manfred.
Oh, come now.
What do you mean? I'm already sexy Manfred.
Sexy Manfred.
There we go. Butter me up again, boyo.
Butter me up again.
I just sit there like, I don't believe I need anything like that. And I just sort of like wipe down the front of my face using disguise self to basically look younger version of Manfred.
Nice.
Oh, yes. But why just look younger when you can be younger? Behold. You watch as he takes a small dab of it, like he just sort of like flicks it onto his finger. And you watch as he sort of, if I may, sir. He reaches over to Thaddius.
Oh, no, use it on yourself.
He reaches over to Thaddius.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course.
He wipes a little bit on Thaddius's cheeks.
Mm.
Thaddius, your face, you suddenly have like this baby face. Like your skin is glowing. He's got rosy cheeks. His nose is like, like a button nose. Like he just looks adorable.
Hi, guys.
That wasn't adorable at all.
Ta-da!
And why would I want that?
Well, don't you urge yourself for a time back when you were at your peak? When your strength was
My
was
boy, I
only
think I'm at my peak right now. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, well. Perhaps then I could get you this.
That's right. He doesn't need to hit with his spells. It's not that important.
Here. Maybe
I
this.
got you,
Right.
Manfred.
Maybe then this would tickle your fancy. He simply brings out a shawl. It is a Persian styled shawl. You recognize exactly what this is, as we have covered it before in this adventure. It appears to be the tapestry that is created by Manfred's people when they're very, very young. It is a warrior cloak from the Manticore tribe.
How did you happen upon one of these?
Well, how did I happen upon them? Well, of course, it was a part of a fair trade. A young, very, very bright-looking manticore wished to unlade himself of some of the burdens of the merchandise he possessed, and sought some of my fine wares. And so, in lieu of payment of gold and coin, he passed on this relic of his past. But of course, such a fine quality thing would be a terrible thing to trade away to simply anyone. But as soon as I saw you, sir, yes, sir, I knew that you were the person destined for this cloth.
I will take this off you to get it back to its owner.
Well, that might be difficult, sir.
I imagine so, because imagine if he's giving that up. He was not much longer for the world.
Yes, one could say that.
What's your price?
Well, thanks to, of course, my lovely peanut-loving friend, I have some coin, but there is something else I could seek. You see, there are rumors around these parts of creatures, constructs of clay and stone, which appear to have some marketable value. I'm trying to find some evidence of it, perhaps even some information. I can trade with almost anything you see, and this would be, of course, something very valuable if it would guide me to something I could provide to my very, very prestigious clientele.
Okay, I'm looking over at Talawan to see what his expression is at this point. Obviously not trying to give up the fact that I'm looking at him. Okay, this is going to be some sort of deception, I'm guessing.
No, Talawan is actually over by the cart. He's not really interested in the shop, as it were.
Okay.
He's still kind of going through his own existential crisis at the moment. He's talking to the little girl, getting little pats on the back, you know.
What information do you require?
Oh, well, of course, where to find one of these things, and of course, whether or not they're real. I mean, the idea of it all, you know, clay people walking around like real humans. Oh, no, monsters among us.
It would be incredible to see things that are animated out of non-animated materials.
Well, just between you and me, I've seen changelings, I've seen doppelgangers, I've seen faceless stalkers, and
Mimics?
all manner of. Well, I never heard of one. Anyway, yes, the big thing is that, of course, the shape changes are a dime a dozen, but to give something a replication, a simulacrum of life itself, that, ooh, my friend, that is worth its weight in gold.
And clay weighs a bit.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
We still have the hand.
Yes.
We do. I'm trying to decide whether I wanted to know.
Did you take it off me, or have I still got it?
I think you've got it, Frick. Because you wanted to show the little girl.
Cool, I'm scratching my back with it.
The fingertips are falling off.
I'm like trying to. I've got like peanut butter hands, and I've also got clay hands. I'm accidentally getting them mixed up. I'm like,
Brick just crushed the peanuts into peanut butter with his bare hands.
Did Brick just create peanut butter?
Roll a dex check.
Gone from chicken brick to peanut butter brick.
I'm gonna put
Oh,
clay in my
peanut butter
mouth again.
chicken.
Peanut butter
Peanut
chicken.
butter chicken brick. Peanut butter chicken brick.
Oh, good day.
Oh boy.
It's been a roller coaster.
Oh, double 17s. That's got to make it canon.
Yeah. Okay, it's canon. Brick has
Yes.
just officially invented peanut butter.
Rick, what's this
That's
yellow
me,
thing
I'm
you've
out.
created with it? Oh my god, that's fantastic. Good sir, could we interest you in a fantastic creation that we've just invented?
You've just smashed up some peanuts. That's not an invention.
Have you tasted it? If you've ever had jam, I reckon it would go very well with it.
My God.
While I've got you, good sir, I've prepared a small shopping list. Do you by chance have a few of these items?
He takes it from you. And as soon as he takes it from you, he's like, yes. Yep, looks all good. Looks like we have everything here.
Fantastic. I was hoping to grab a shovel, a big bag of salt, and there's a third thing, but I've forgotten it. I'm glad I wrote it down on that list because then I'll remember.
You watch as the podium sort of roils back in and sort of creates like a window.
Oh.
And it kind of does so very fluidly, like
Yes.
a few moments later, you hear this rustling, and then as it opens up, and the man's standing there with like literally all the stuff you want in a big bindle.
Ah, perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Gonna need some salt to get rid of this snow sometimes. I never know when we might need it.
Oh, yes, of
Thinking
course.
ahead.
I just want to circle back to the tiny cat thing. That's a prank, right? You don't put cats in your ears, Manfred. I'm relying on your intelligence right now.
So much going on for everyone. I love it.
I just also love the fact that we've been talking about peanut butter and all this shit for like at least 15 minutes, and Tabatha has been there chewing on the tiny cat this whole time. I'm just imagining Ray just sitting there like this, just
Tiny cat. Manfred's having an existential, Brick stuffing his face full of like peanut butter, and Thaddius is like, "I'm getting prepared."
Oh, we're a serious role-playing game. We are.
Oh god.
It's kind of all
No, it's
all spectrum of role playing right at the moment.
oh yeah, it is. You know, the GM having an encounter that's way too high level for everyone. The random shop
Yep.
adventure.
That was the other thing on my list. A scarf. I need a scarf. Continue.
Very well. Here you go. He brings out a tiny cat with long ears and a red tail.
Exactly what I wanted.
Snarf, snarf.
Oh
Perfect.
no. Nope, I'm out.
He goes, oh, sorry, scarf. I misheard. He puts
Oh.
the cat away.
Well, I would have done, but a scarf would be good, yes.
He gives you a like it's like a kind of like a bear skin.
Oh,
Why are
better.
there so many cats?
It's a good question.
That is not a cat.
A bear skin.
That is a-
Apologies, though, Ray. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yes, what is this about this cat ear thing? It seems a little bit far fetched, if you ask me.
Well, you see, the creature itself actually looks like a spider with two faces. And normally creatures, people don't like putting stuff like that in their ears. So thankfully, due to your friends here at, of course, the Wonder Emporium, we have made it look and feel more aesthetically pleasing so that people would be willing to have such a creature live in their heads and protect them. I mean, no one wants a giant
Wait,
two-headed...
hold on.
Yes?
Manfred, don't you already have a thing in your head?
And I'm
That's just
trying to
something in your head.
say the word yes, but I can't at the moment in corporeal form, right? I can't. I'm physically restricted from saying it, correct? And I was like,
Manfred.
Manfred's got something in his head.
Didn't you say you had like a noodle beard or something before? I don't know what that was.
I think he's got Quillbeard. Most of them do.
I'm not like tapping the side of my head, like trying to shake things around a little bit. It's like,
I have just the thing for migraines. Behold, a book on how to cure migraines.
Oh, very helpful.
this is actually the first helpful thing you probably brought up.
Do you want it?
Yes.
Excellent. I will take a jar of honey.
Jar of honey.
Do we have a jar of honey?
You do, among the rations that was provided to you by Martha back from Robinswood.
Of course, jar of honey.
You're an odd tradesman.
Well, as long as I'm not a common tradesman, I'm fine with that.
Will you throw in a songbook or a few other bits of fiction, maybe? Book or two?
Very well. I do have one ballad here somewhere. As he rummages around, he eventually pulls.
Favorite NPC. Just watching Mike go.
Oh, he's got no bones, so it's just like he's just flopping around. As he pulls out what appears to be a small scroll called 1000 Verses from the Songs of the People, actually written by the Mammoth People.
Oh, the Mammoth People. I've never heard of them before.
Oh, you've not heard of the Mammoth People? Oh, they're fantastic. You should hear them all the time. They have this amazing thing they call trumpet throat singing. Incredible.
Oh. I'll have to practice some on my journey. Perhaps it can come up later in a future episode if people donate enough. Maybe. We'll see. I've written it in my notes. It means it has to come up later. I mean, you know. So
Ray, you know that the Mammoth People are actually not too far away from your home. They are effectively Vikings.
That would be very bad from old Ray's point of view. No, Mammoth People are not very friendly at all.
Oh, well, surely with tusks and hair, they must be lovely. I mean, I have hair, I'm lovely.
And great big bushy beards.
Yes.
Yes, and, pillaging.
Oh, yeah, that's not very good, is it? No. Well, hopefully they write good ballads at least.
Well, judging on Manfred and his ramble about a beard thing that was obviously nonsense, I don't really want to put a thing in my head. Do you have anything else that will keep away wolves?
Staring at Manfred, by the way.
He reaches down. He goes. He pulls up what looks to be a battle club. Each different length of it has a flange with a hook on it. It runs its entire length to the top, which appears to have a smoking wolf skull that pours out this rime frost that seems to even be freezing the counter a little bit. As he places it down, he says, well, this, of course, is Excalibur, a large weapon, pride from the Mammoth Lords, of course. One of the previous chieftains lost it to me in a bet, and it has the ability, of course, to command the winter itself. The wolves themselves are very paranoid creatures and believe that there is a snow queen that lives among the frost, and by using this particular weapon, one can command the frost almost as powerfully as this queen that they so fear.
And you didn't think to tell me that before telling me to put a tiny cat in my ear.
Well, I had the tiny cat. I need to sell it. He puts the little cup over it and pulls it and puts it.
That's fair. We had quotas in the dungeon. I understand. It's not your fault. That is far too heavy for me. But maybe my new friend Thaddius could.
I went to a really bad place then. Just then, I went to. We also have the ladies' size version.
Oh.
I know, right?
More like the ghost size version.
All right.
Yes, I could use a good sword.
By the way, I want to tell my audience, by the way, don't forget, at any point in time, you guys can donate $10 for a plot twist. Just putting this out there. Just weaning this in. This was not supposed to be a shop episode, but look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Immersion Diversion, the awesome guy he was, literally paid for this shop. So
it is awesome.
I hope you guys are getting entertainment value. I love it. I know for a fact that I get those moments where it's like, oh God, a shop episode. But I'm hoping that you guys are having a bit of fun. In fact, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something fun as well. I'm going to do something fun as well. Audience members, all audience members who are currently watching, I would love to hear from you guys. I feel like someone just plot twisted. But anyway, I'd love to hear from you guys. I want one cursed item. I want you to send it to Eddie. Send the cursed item to Eddie, and I will see if I can trick my players into taking it with them.
Hey, if you guys
but not
donate
this super
for
cool
a,
wolf thing.
That's right.
Yeah, it could be.
Definitely not good. No,
if you
it's
guys
not this
donate
thing.
for a spa owner, we could have a hot springs episode. Think about that.
That's $50 for a hot man, and it could be like one of those monkeys that like always sit in the hot spring and stuff.
Nice.
Hey, we've already got the idea, guys. You just need the money.
Anyway, moving on.
So what do you want for the giant winter controller?
Something that can control the frost. Well, that would be very valuable. I would need something of equal value, something of incredible magic, or something that is strongly imbued with life or even unlife essence.
I've got an apple tart.
Ooh.
Tasty though that may be, it might be a little bit out of the price range for this kind of weapon.
Perhaps we could pay you in other ways.
What?
Like a quest or like no, oh no, that's not at all what I meant. That's not what I meant. I was setting up a joke. Yes, I meant like some sort of favor. We could take someone out for you. We could gather resources for you.
I'm just like slowly turning towards Thaddius.
So Manfred, can you carry this giant flail thing?
It was mine. I thought we'd agreed on that.
Well, I suppose there is one thing that I've wanted more than anything else. To really be a real boy.
Bones.
All I ever wanted was a femur.
Come closer.
Me? Oh, no.
Closer.
Me? Who?
You see, I've always wanted to be a sailboat.
Oh.
Yes.
Right.
That's it. Bring me an oceanic voyage that I will remember, and I will give you this magic item.
Any other requests, maybe?
So do you want us to like act out that we're in the ocean?
Ooh. Like a play.
Well, if it's believable, yes, of course, that would work swimmingly. Pardon the pun.
Well, no need to swim. You're on a ship. We don't want you capsized.
Yes.
Manfred, you can do illusion stuff.
I haven't got spell slots.
That's
Do you have a spell slot for sale by chance?
I do not.
Ah, well, terrible shop. I thought you were supposed to have everything we wanted.
Well, I have a wand with spells in it.
Well, maybe that's pretty good. Manfred, does that sound good?
That actually sounds really good. Why did you mention this before? Know your market.
I'm still trying to sell the tiny cat.
Right.
Do you have any cat? Give me something good.
Do you have any Hero Forge minis by chance?
I do.
Ah, good. Excellent.
He reaches down, he pulls out what looks to be this tiny little chest. And as he pulls it out, you hear this
I don't remember them being able to talk.
Oh, is that a new feature that they're adding soon? They just added color. They added voices as well. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. Exclusive right here, everyone. Now we know.
The opinions expressed by Minion Quest are not that of Lyra Fortune.
You do actually see like the tiny little box of heroes. They seem to be people who are stuck to tiny little platforms.
But actually, little people.
What kind of nerds would play with these? I'll buy them.
Very well. If you wish to buy them, then I will need something of significance to your family.
Like we trade something to get something else to get this.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with a paperclip. I'm gonna own a house.
Yeah, this is like all the 90s like point and click adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the flailing thing was meant to be like the sales guy from Monkey Island.
And
Okay.
Yep.
Real quick.
Hi there.
Real quick.
Thaddius. Oh, yep,
what are
you
we
go
after?
first, Brick.
Okay.
In my opinion, in my
Yes.
humble opinion,
Yes.
little tiny people on a platform, stupid.
Well, I don't know. I would say they're
Thing that
pretty
can
cool.
defeat- the thing that can defeat wolves may be useful.
Okay,
Well, I'll put some
we-
of my money forward for this one, but we can do something else for the sword. It does. Fair enough. All right.
Like it seems
Where are we
fairly
at with-
useful.
All right. Fine.
Where are we
Also-
at with Manfred's blanket and the tiny cat?
Okay. The tiny cat's still there. No one wants it.
I don't
No,
want the
don't say
tiny
that. Come
cat.
on. Hang on.
I don't even remember what the tiny cat did anymore, apart from being very, very small and going. Mew.
Look,
It dug into your brain.
I
and
wasn't going to
protected
say
your
it out
mind.
loud, but it's adorable. All right. So just that's still in the ring.
I remember it's actually a disgusting spider that lives inside of your brain and gives you some kind of hallucination.
Never mind. Towel and the wolf thing.
All right. The towel is you need something of some noteworthy value, something that is precious information, specifically information or even some proof of the clay people that have been infiltrating society here. And
I'm pretty much like snatching that clay hand out of Brick's hand. It's like, here, there's one down the hill.
that's just a bit of clay.
In the shape of a hand.
It was a hand, but I sort of smushed it with some peanuts, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
I'm
want
afraid
information?
I'm afraid this is just some clay.
Well, would you like to buy some clay?
I would not.
I thought you said a minute ago it was very expensive.
Yes, when I'm selling it.
That's not fair.
Of course it is.
Capitalism!
Equity.
All right, well.
That was attached to living clay.
No, it's not anymore.
You wanted information and proof. There's the proof. The information is it's down the hill.
He looks at it. You watch as he
Tapestry,
sort of moves down the
please.
hill, but you can see he kinda, like more just flops out of the wagon a little bit. At this point, you can actually see there is almost like several like broomstick-like appendages going under his robes as he's kind of like leaning out to like look. He leans back in. All right. For this information, you can have the blanket.
Thank you. And I carefully like fold it up like with sort of reverence and tuck it into my bag.
Can we do some sort of bundle deal for the rest of the things we wanted, perhaps? A bit of a discount because we're buying so much, you know.
Well, you know what? I can always find myself with more people to be able to go and visit. You see, I'm not just any ordinary merchant.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I'm a magical merchant.
Oh.
Yes. And in fact, if you wish to, you can buy our premium VIP special access, no questions, no hold barred, special summoning package, so that at any point in time, if you require the assistance or the services of the Wonder Emporium, we will move heaven and earth to come and find you.
How much is that?
Well, all you need to do is sign up for that.
is sign this very, very tiny, very, very minute membership form. You watch these, then, you know.
In a pyramid scheme.
As he then pulls
Sign
out
up 3 friends.
he then pulls out a small cage.
Oh.
And inside the cage is a tiny imp. This little horned devil-like creature seems okay. So by the way, I'm gonna give this a ratings moment because we've only got like 5 minutes left, and I honestly don't have the strength in me to not do this without adult content. So from this point on, please be advised that there will be adult language used, or viewer discretion is advised, and if you don't like it, you can fuck off. So
Kids,
I'm
earmuffs.
so ready. Come on, let's go. I've been waiting. Fucking
Right, here we
lay it
go.
on me.
Time for the swears. We're Australian. Let's get this shit going.
This is the minion quest we deserve.
what are you looking at? You bold-looking prick.
Fuck off, twat.
Oh, what? You want
Prick, I
to
didn't-
step into this cage and say that, you tiny dick green fuck?
Is this the form we have to sign? It looks like a living imp.
Oh, look at this fucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you can see with your 2 fucking eyes.
Well, I just asked a question. I didn't ask to get insulted.
Oh my God, I didn't ask to have to talk to some big wanker today, but yet
Well-
here I fucking am.
Well, you're the one talking. You could just not talk if you don't want to talk.
Yeah, but I'm still
Look,
gonna
look,
listen to your stupid mugging.
Look,
Right, then
we're
I'll
not
stop
here to
looking.
fuck spiders.
Manfred, where are these words coming from?
My
I thought you
mouth.
people were PG.
This guy is annoying
This
the
is
shit
the
out of me.
part where-
It's time. I'm ready
On
for
the
this.
You what, Granddad? You what? You what? Shut up before I smack you so hard your grandkids will feel it.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Oh.
Don't be
Don't
mean to
talk about his
Manfred.
grandkids. You
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just thought you were an animated fart. What the
Who is
fuck
this?
are you?
Right, yeah, you've got this guy.
Who is
Hey!
this?
don't
Who is this
be
Jesus
like
Christ?
that, you tiny imp in a cage
he
thing.
canon?
No, you can do. No, you've got this.
Oh,
Leave
oh.
her alone. She's got this.
Oh, I see.
You,
You had to mention the cage. Oh,
that's right, you caged twat.
oh, oh.
Hey, jeez, these words.
What's it like in prison, imp?
Well, it's not very nice, actually.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Did we actually hurt his feelings? What the hell?
fuck eggs.
Hell, indeed. Yeah, you know, it's not easy, you know. I spend all my time under this filthy desk,
Hey.
smelling like nothing but peanuts and sewage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow, Ray. I mean, really, you took that too far.
Hey, don't start feeling sorry for this piece of trash.
he says, all right, here's your contract then.
Do we,
He slides over a contract. It is written in Infernal. It is this. By the way, we're going back to the no swearing thing. But I couldn't, you know, I couldn't communicate this guy without swearing. So there you go. All right, so he pulls out this long contract. It is written completely in Infernal. The language is pretty gobbledygookish, but if you wish to, you may make a This isn't
just
through
an
the-
ability to read it with comprehend
I was-
language.
comprehend language. Go ahead.
I
Done.
was like, you're telling us a devil is handing us a deal form in Infernal, and you want us to sign it.
What? You're just being paranoid. Don't worry about it.
That
Just
was
sign-
Nick. Brick is getting his pen.
just sign on the-
I'm basically just like.
there's no pen. You just need a little bit of blood. That's
Oh,
all.
sure. Have
And I was
like a
hold
gallon
up, hold
of
up,
it.
brick, brick. And I was like lowering the glasses down the end of my nose and just like reading down the.
This is not a very good deal for us. You know that, right?
Well,
to keep
actually,
our
the contract-
souls.
The contract actually doesn't involve your souls. What the contract does, however, do is it does say that you refuse to actually purchase from any other store except for this store for anything less than the absorbent price of double the retail value from other stores. So that means you will pay standard price from them, but if you ever go to any other shop, you will, by magic means, be forced to pay double.
Oh. Do we all have to sign this, or could it only apply to some of us?
Well, it would mean that the services would only. Well, sorry, wrong character. Well, it would mean that the services only really apply to the person who would make the call. You know. Plus, you get these really cool decoder rings, and he holds up like 4 rings.
Like a ring.
Right. They work on ghosts.
Yes.
Oh. Team, I have an idea. I sign the form, then I'll shop here. If you want anything, you let me know. You do whatever you want. It only applies to me, Thaddius.
To be fair, Thaddius, you are the human. Not to, like, that's not an insult, even though I kind of say it like human. I don't really mean it like that. You would probably have a lot more luck buying things from places. I mean, I hate to hinder you in the future.
Good point. So you think you should sign this then?
And I genuinely don't remember the last time I bought from a shop.
I also don't remember the last time I bought from a shop.
That could just be because I'm old.
Then I'm out. I won't sign this contract. I will buy from other stores and this one.
It seems like you all don't really want this deal.
No, we're discussing. We just give us time.
I'm fine to sign. I'm fine to sign. Doesn't affect me at all. It's not really a lot of ghost stores out there. I don't even need food for, like, I mean, imagine if you want to just buy like a potato or something. Whatever people are eating these days, you would have to pay double for all of your food.
In fact, I have potatoes that come in various forms and shapes. Behold, I call it the French fry.
Oh my god, that sounds awful. Who would eat those? Can I try one?
I want one.
He hands both of you one each.
This will be awful, I bet you.
French fries.
You hear there's this audible crunch against the golden crisp surrounding it. The first crunch almost sounds like it crumbles like a hash brown, but then on the inside there's a second more solid crunch like a crisp that breaks through, revealing this soft, moist, tender sheet of potato just within. The flavors of potato and salt rush through your body and permeate every pore of your skin.
Guys, you need to try this. Do you have like?
It's so good.
Do they come in sizes like small, medium, large, and extra large?
Well, I'm afraid they're quite difficult to make. Right now, I'm only selling them in singles.
That's a terrible idea. Who would buy those?
Give me more.
I'm working on it.
I'll kill you.
What's your name, by the way? Did we ask that? If you don't have a name, McDonald's sounds. Oh no, okay, Gulliver. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Good. All right.
So we want to buy.
I'd like to see the contract from the cage imp.
Let's go ahead. Sounds good.
All right. You sign. As he does so, he hands you the rings. All right. Great doing business with you. All right, put me back in the hole. Why? Because I'm done looking at these holes. All right. You just.
Oh.
Enjoy your cage prison, you filthy imp.
And he gets put away.
He's like, hey.
All right.
Burn.
With that, your deal is concluded. He says, all right, well, seeing as that you're members and you've also signed a non-disclosure agreement, I suppose that I can, I suppose, deal with you as regular, happy-go-lucky customers then. You watch as the mouth of the canopy begins to close a little and open. Right then. You tell me what you need, and I get it. You don't ask questions, I don't give answers. That's the arrangement, and that's the way this works.
Is this the black market version now?
Yeah, let's call it that. You can call me Gus. Gulliver's the getting people in the door bit. You are now contractually obligated to do what I say. Well, specifically to pay what I say.
That wasn't in the contract.
You pay anyone else for services, and you pay double.
You get a good deal from me, you keep me well fed with your gold, and we're going to get along just fine. Now, you saw the box of folk that didn't seem to like the deals that I made, didn't you? Well, that's what's going to happen to you if you welch on our deals. You feel me? Good.
Turn us into some sort of miniature.
Yes. Now, that deal includes past, present, and future, which means if I head down that hill, I better find me something clay and people-shaped. Otherwise, you're not going to need those rings to call me, because I'm going to come find you myself.
Okay.
Enjoy the chips.
God,
And you watch as he goes, and he spits out a box of chips. And then he runs away. Or he sort of gallops away.
Oh, I really
I've
hope that
never
guy's down
killed
the
a
hill.
mimic before.
And you watch as the back of his car opens his mouth.
And you never will.
Just talk out his ass.
It's fine. That's adventuring, right? Good times.